So I'm standing here in front of a buffet restaurant, and supposedly their breakfast buffet is only 7 ringgit. That's like $1.70, which is pretty unbelievably affordable if you ask me. And even in Malaysia, where foods are very affordable, that is probably about as affordable as it gets.
Food in the United States has become jam-packed with all kind of growth hormones, preservatives, and chemicals you can't even pronounce. Some of the stuff is like biting into a Frankenstein monstrosity. So it's no surprise to find that the food in Malaysia tastes better. And it's not just because of the sweet and salty spices balanced with the perfect texture, mesmerizing colors, and a breathtaking aroma on one plate. But it's also because of the quality of the ingredients. And if you haven't had the pleasure of bathing your taste buds in the heavenly nectar known as Malaysian food, this video is going to give you a rundown of the top 5 Malaysian dishes you have to have on your next trip to Malaysia on a shoestring budget. So coming in at number 5 is Nasi Lemak. And believe me, because it's number 5 doesn't mean it's any less delicious than the other 4. Nasi Lemak is made of fragrant rice cooked in coconut milk and pandan leaves. It's served with a spicy chili paste called sambal and crispy fried anchovies, roasted peanuts, fresh cucumber slices, and either hard or fried egg. And of course, it's either made with chicken or beef.
Is this the best Nasi Lemak in Malaysia? So many of you told me to try Village Park. It's one of the most famous spots here, so I had to see if it lives up to the hype. Walking in, you're greeted by a bustling production line and grab orders flying out the door. Everyone is here for one thing, the $4.50 Nasi Lemak ayam goreng. The fried chicken thigh was the star of the dish. It's crispy yet juicy with a mouthwatering hint of turmeric and lemongrass. They've truly perfected the marinade. Mixing in the sambal with the coconut rice, it's a delicious blend of sweet and spicy, and the fresh cucumber, crunchy peanuts, anchovies, and boiled egg add another layer of texture and flavor. Oh, and here's a tip. You can ask for extra crispy bits for free. These are the crunchy crumbs and spices from the fried chicken. It's so good when you mix it in with the rice and sambal. I also got a $1.40 teow ice, which is the ideal drink to pair with this meal. Overall, I'd rate this Nasi Lemak a 9 out of 10, and on a day I'm really craving it, it could even go up to a 9.5. For me, it deserves its legendary status. If you've tried it, let me know what you think.
Now, her Nasi Lemak looked absolutely delicious, but it was a bit on the pricey side. It was $3.16 US. You can find it for much cheaper. One thing you're going to find is when you go to restaurants that are in town, more popular, you're going to pay a higher price, but that's really anywhere you go. The restaurants that are outside of town, or if you buy food on the street, that's where you're going to see maybe that $1.50 price for the Nasi Lemak. The fourth must-have dish when visiting Malaysia is called Roti Canai. Now this is a very simple dish, but it's very delicious. It's made of wheat flour, water and milk, a fat called ghee, salt and sugar, and condensed milk. And it also comes with an optional egg. It comes with several different condiments, sambal, which is the hot chili paste, but most commonly it comes with either meat or fish curry. And this is also one of the most popular breakfast dishes in Malaysia.
It's dal. Okay, dal. It's dal and curry mix. 2 different curries. 3 different curries. Wow. And it's a raw egg. They just crack it and it kind of cooks a little bit in the hot curry. And now let's see if this roti banjir, Roti Canai banjir is nice. The egg is still all runny and all that. The bread, I can see it's all crispy and fried on the outside, but now it's soaking into the dal and the curry mixture. Oh well, it's nice. Oh wow, full of flavour, and I was about to say it's not too spicy. I'm getting the spice now. Oh wow, yeah, it's spicy. It reminds me of the type of bread I was eating in Kerala. It's got a kind of chewiness to it. And a bit of potato as well, aloo. So yeah, this meal, although it's popular in Malaysia, and these days it would be considered a Malaysian dish. It was actually imported by Indian Muslims, like, I don't know, like a century ago or whatever. They introduced it to this part of the world, and now everybody loves it.
The majority of time I've seen this dish prepared, they very rarely take the curry and put it directly on the dish. It's usually left on the side so that you can take the bread and dip it into the curry like a condiment. The raw egg dropped directly into the roti canai is also something you're not going to see very often, but it adds an interesting twist. The third must-have dish from Malaysia is a dish called Laksa. Laksa is a famous spicy noodle soup from Southeast Asia that blends Chinese and Malay flavors. The two main types are curry laksa, which is made with rich coconut milk, and Assam laksa, which is a sour tamarind base. The curry laksa is made with coconut milk, curry paste, noodles, tofu puffs, shrimp, and chicken. The Assam laksa is a tangy soup made with tamarind, shredded fish, which is usually mackerel, and crispy vegetables like cucumbers and pineapple.
Today, I'm making my favorite version of Singapore laksa, katong laksa. Must try this recipe. I'm not gonna waste the prawn shells. I'm using it as the base of the prawn. Next, rempah. The key ingredient here is heavy. It's gonna give it a really nice texture and a deep umami flavor. Sandy rempah later in your soup. It's the best in my opinion because of one feature, which is the cut up noodles, and I love eating laksa just with one spoon.
Now this was an example of the curry laksa, which uses the coconut base. And he also did something that's pretty unusual for laksa. He blended baby shrimp up into the base, which kicks the flavor up another notch. The second dish is Char kway teow. It's a popular Malaysian stir-fried flat rice noodle dish. The ingredients include flat rice noodles, prawns and cockles, Chinese sausage, bean sprouts and garlic chives, eggs, and soy sauce. As you can see, the char kway teow is a very simple dish to make, with the fastest cook time of any of the Malaysian dishes displayed today. But in spite of it being a simple dish to make, it's jam-packed with flavor, and is guaranteed to be one of the best stir-fries you've ever had in your life. The number one must-have dish when visiting Malaysia is beef rendang. Now I must admit, beef rendang is by far my favorite on this list, and apparently a lot of people agree with me because in 2011 CNN did a poll for its Travelers Reader blog, and it turned out rendang was voted the best food in the world. Beef rendang is a rich, slow-cooked dry curry featuring coconut milk and fragrant spices. In addition to the beef, it used other ingredients like fresh lemongrass, ginger, garlic, and shallots. It also incorporates spices like chili peppers, cinnamon, and cardamom.
Beef rendang is the most comforting dish ever. To make it, process shallots, peppers, garlic, ginger, galangal, turmeric, peppercorns, and cloves to form a thick paste. Then heat oil in a pot and cook the rendang paste, stirring a bit. Slice the beef into chunks and cook in the pot, coating the meat with the paste. Add the coconut milk, lime leaves, cinnamon stick, lemongrass, palm sugar, and salt to taste. Stir to incorporate. Bring to a boil, then simmer, stirring from time to time until the beef is tender and breaks apart easily. Remove large spices, then serve and enjoy.
Malaysia's rich blend of Malay, Chinese, and Indian culinary traditions created the most delicious melting pot in the world. Believe me, each of these dishes displayed are just as delicious as the next, and I hope this video did each dish justice. Food in Malaysia costing a fraction of what you would pay in the West is a bonus because I'd gladly pay double for it. And remember, if you happen to make contact with an alien asking about the best food on the planet, you make sure you direct them to Malaysia. That tops off the 5 must-have dishes when you visit Malaysia. If you'd like to scratch that travel itch and you'd like more information on Malaysia, please like and subscribe to the channel.